Previously on Home and Away.
You're not doing yourself any favours, can't you see that? You're under arrest.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what for?
Assaulting a police officer?
I need to make things clear. You were the one pushing for it to happen last night, and it was a mistake.
It was your first time, and you chose to do that with me, not Indy.
But at the end of the day, it's just sex.
Is there a problem?
I think Casey and his friend are inside.
Sergeant Buckton?
This afternoon, Casey, Xavier and Ruby took out John Palmer's car without permission to Deacon's Point. Now, John doesn't want to press any charges, but obviously there's still the issue of driving without a valid licence.
I didn't do any driving.
You were a party to it.
I don't see what the big deal is. Just being kids.
Casey acted irresponsibly. He shouldn't be able to just get away with what he did.
Well, we both know you're not going to do anything about it. You know, you charge Casey there, you're going to have to charge Xavier and Ruby too. No one wants that.
Keep your brother in line. And away from my daughter.
What's she got to do with it? I can't tell him who to hang out with.
They weren't just hanging out. I caught them together in the car.
Casey? Didn't think you had it in you.
What, you think this is a joke?
Oh, who are we to stand in the way of true love?
I'm Ruby's mum, and I don't want them seeing each other at all.
Get inside.
I'm so sorry about this, Charlie.
I let them off with a warning this time, but if it happens again, I can't promise the same.
Oh, believe me, it won't happen again, will it, Xavier?
No, it won't.
I'll leave you to it. I've got some things to attend to myself.
Thanks again for bringing him home.
No worries. We're not done yet.
Don't you have work to get to?
No, I swapped my shift so that we could talk.
Well, there's nothing to talk about.
Yes, Ruby, there is.
Okay, I shouldn't have driven the car. I'm sorry. Can I go now?
Sure, because that's what I'm upset about, the car.
Well, you must be, because I haven't done anything else wrong.
Ruby, I just found you in the back seat with Casey Braxton. Now, you don't think that there's anything wrong with that?
No.
Even though it's only been a week since you got with Romeo?
Casey and I didn't plan on it happening. We were just talking, and he was being really sweet. And after everything that happened with Romeo, it was really nice to talk to someone who actually cared about me and who understands, and it just happened.
Does that mean you have to sleep with him?
No, it's not why I did it.
Then why?
I don't know. It felt right.
It felt right, even though Casey's not even your boyfriend.
But you
even though it's been a week since you slept with someone else's boyfriend.
Okay, where do you get off judging me? It's not like you haven't done 10 times this in the past.
Okay, maybe I have, but maybe that's why I don't want to see you making the same mistakes and acting like this.
Like what? Like I'm easy? Oh, great. Okay, my own mother thinks that about me.
No, Ruby, I think you're going through a really tough time and you're not thinking clearly.
No, don't you patronise me, okay? This is so unfair. Guys like Romeo can just sleep with whoever they want, but as soon as a girl does
So
it...
you want to go around and sleep with whoever you can, is that it?
I'm going to do whatever I want, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me.
Just watch me.
Enough.
Both of you just need to calm down, okay? You all right?
Casey, what a great surprise.
Let me give you those back.
I like your enthusiasm. You haven't filled them out.
I can't go against my family.
That's crazy. This has got nothing to do with your family. This has got to do with school.
Yeah, but it's your idea, and you're the one that's pressing assault charges against my brother. Look, I want to do it. It's just... After you left last night, Heath made it pretty clear how he felt. It's just too hard. I can't... I'm sorry.
Well, can I talk to your mum? I mean, would that help?
There's no point. She reckons I shouldn't be doing it. She hates what you're doing to Heath.
What about Daryl?
He's the same. Look, I'm really grateful for what you're trying to do with me, but there's no point. I'm sorry.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi.
I want to drop the charges against Heath Braxton.
What's happened? Has someone put pressure on you?
No,
Why the turnaround? You were definite about pressing charges.
Casey Braxton.
Yeah, what about him?
Well, he's a smart kid. And, well, he's smarter than we all realise. He just needs a bit of help and encouragement. And his family hate the idea. They especially hate the idea of getting it from me.
Oh, and you think if you drop the charges, they'll change their minds?
Mm-hmm.
Miles, we can force you to testify.
Well, I'll just pretend I don't remember.
Come on, don't be a fool. Casey's not worth it.
I made my mind up. Thank you, Charlie.
I appreciate you hearing me out.
You got 2 minutes.
Okay. After you left the other night, I had a good talk to Casey about what happened, and he told me he really likes Ruby. He wants to keep seeing her.
Well, it's not going to happen. The last thing she needs right now is to be involved with one of you lot.
You've got it all wrong. Like, I know my brother and I have got a certain reputation or whatever, but Casey is a good kid. All right, he's not like me and Heath. And we were a handful growing up, eh? So by the time Casey came along, raising another kid was the last thing Mum had energy for. You know, he had to work everything out for himself. And all things considered, he's turned out pretty good. He's not who you think he is.
How do I know you're not just trying to use Ruby to mess with me?
Because I wouldn't use my brother that way. Look, I'm sorry I tried to kiss you the other night, all right? I was trying to be smart or funny or whatever. You know, it should never have got that far. The thing is, I'd hate to think that you're punishing Casey because of me. All right, this is a huge deal for him. He's never had a girlfriend before. The fact that he's even told me he likes Ruby, it's massive, eh? All I'm asking is that you give him a chance. You know, they're old enough to know what they want, make their own mistakes. Shouldn't we just let them?
Well, I don't know how many more of Ruby's mistakes I can take.
Well, you know, I've seen my fair share of out-of-control teenagers. Maybe I could help you. Or not, you know. You don't have to tell me.
Well, I guess I'm just not sure how to deal with Ruby. It's like every time I try to talk to her or do something, we end up screaming at each other. And the only advice anyone ever seems to give me is to just stay strict and she'll break. But I'm worried I'll just push her away if I keep doing that. Or drive myself insane.
It's just because teenagers are a weird breed. You just got to be smarter than them. You know, they like to think they're adults already, so let them. Don't fight it, use it.
How?
Well, next time you see a confrontation coming, you just treat it like you're having a normal adult conversation, even if she starts to scream at you. I mean, she can't keep yelling if you're not getting angry, and whatever you do, all right, you choose your battles. Let her win sometimes, and then when it really matters, maybe she'll listen to what you got to say.
That easy, huh?
Yeah. No. So, like this thing with Casey, you know, maybe it would be good for her to hang out with him. Just, you know, give her some thought.
So you are okay?
Everyone's concerned today.
Yeah, well, you didn't turn up at school and you didn't reply to my texts.
I'm sorry, I just didn't want to deal with anyone today.
Not even me?
For you, I'll make an exception. Come in. Although you do know if Charlie catches it, she's going to lose it again.
Yeah, I know. I need to see you.
Well, you don't have to worry about me, okay? I'm fine.
And I'm glad. But that's not the only reason I'm here. Look, I wanted to know what's the deal with us. I mean, are we cool?
Casey, I really like you.
I really like you too.
And what happened yesterday between us was really special. And it meant a lot to me. It's just, Charlie's never going to be okay with this. She hates your family, especially Brax.
Yeah, but isn't it worth fighting for? I mean, I'm not a bad guy. And I'm sure she'd change her mind. We can't give up on this easily.
But it's just not going to work.
Look, Rubes, I know she's your mum, but you don't have to do everything she says.
Yeah, I know that, but it's just... It feels like everything is against us. And the fact that I'm still, you know, dealing with this other guy and weed happened really fast. I'm sorry, but it's just too hard. You look like I feel.
And how is that?
One of those days where the world is going to swallow you whole.
One of those days, it's more like one of those weeks.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, thanks, but there isn't really anything you can do.
Well, I didn't really offer my help. I just wanted to listen to someone else's problems to make me feel better about myself.
Okay, in 25 words or less, I almost killed my boyfriend. Then I broke up with him. I nearly got expelled. My mum hates me. My dad really has no idea who I am. And I am pretty much the school freak. How'd I do?
A little bit more than 25.
Most of the time, I just feel like I'm living alone in this big loser bubble.
Yeah, I totally get that. Charlie doesn't get me either, and everyone else just seems determined to tell me I'm doing something wrong.
Well, most of the time, you seem so confident and sure of yourself.
Yeah, well, so do you.
Guess we have more in common than we thought. But then there are some people that seem confident and sure of themselves because they are.
Has it all, doesn't she, then? Family, the looks, the brain, and the perfect boyfriend.
Maybe some people are just born lucky.
Maybe it's just a cover.
But you don't think they're happy?
She wouldn't be if she knew the truth.
What do you mean?
Nothing, just I'm sure it's not as perfect as it seems. Right? Nothing is.
Well, that's true.
I'm just jealous. Well, I'm not actually. I have no reason to be. So not perfect.
You need to keep your strength up. A milkshake's not going to do it.
I'm okay, Chloe.
Hey, you go on. I'm going to talk to Ruby for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine, thanks.
Because Xavier told me you got into a bit of trouble with Casey yesterday.
Yeah, I just went for a ride in Palmer's car, that's all.
Look, Ruby, I know you're going through a really tough time, being sick and everything, but hooking up with random guys is not the answer.
Okay, Casey's not random.
Ruby, you barely know him.
Well, we can't all just wind up with Mr. Perfect, Indy.
Ruby, you're a great girl, and one day you'll find someone just perfect for you, too.
What, like Romeo?
Yeah, why not?
Because I already have.
What do you mean?
I mean, me and Romeo. I had him first, and he is not as perfect as you think. So, thank you for your advice. But you can keep him, and in the future, you might want to keep a closer eye on him.
Romeo, what's she talking about?
Catch up on what's happening on Home and Away online at Yahoo 7 TV.